need to do. You can go and help some situation that nobody else could do because you're able to bring it. You can bring peace back in that home or whatever. It's just a whole lot of different things that you don't realize you can do it. If you just open your mouth, God will use the mouth. I'm saying so here he used the man at the start out, but he's showing you how she came in. Everything was made that came from the ground. Everything created out of the ground. That buddy took man, he took woman out of man. Yeah. And, although man came from the ground, he took woman out of it. Yeah. Now for God, I want to explain exactly why he did this and why he did that. Where you don't know it if you ask. God said, if you want to know, ask. I thought about, even on this, the thing catch my attention too. I remember Darius had told me, because God don't talk to me the same way he does to him. And he said when the Lord had spoken to him when he was a little kid, and he saw the lizard walking, and he was talking to God and said, well, what is that? And I wasn't there. My wife went over, and God told him, he said, that's a gecko. A gecko? Yeah. And named it, told him what it was, what it would do, and all of it. Just went all the way through it, just like, one thing. And I said, well, the Lord didn't tell me like this. I found it out through other people, but I was just amazed how he would speak to him in detail to that one and tell what it was, all kinds of stuff about that one little thing. And I said, well, this is amazing how the Lord uses people in different ways. You use one way, another way. Well, that's the same way that he does everybody. And then you're thinking that he's going to only do this man, it don't have nothing to do with this. And so in that, when I think about even on the woman thing, we talked about when we were actually, the Methodist movement of the Methodist Church was actually the mother. The mother was the one that actually was behind it. From John Wesley and all that. John Wesley was like the one for the founding of it. The brother was for most of the hymns that was in the Bible. He wrote over 1,000 hymns and stuff. I didn't know all of that. The main one was behind it was the mother. Do they write that in the books? Do they talk about it? Do you see what I'm saying? You don't even know that. So it was because of her, it just on and on and on. Now when you say the Methodist Church, we think about how many things is behind the Methodist hospitals and on and on and on and on and on. But still, who is it behind it all? God. When you make your connection, this is what it is. When you make your connection with him, then he uses you. He uses you. See, that's where it becomes a problem. We start thinking, it's me. No, it's not you. We still go back to the Lord. So we still need to recognize the woman for what she does, the man for what he does, and you recognize it. But you need to make most of all recognize what the Lord has done. Now we do it in our family, we look at grandmamas and stuff like that. We do that. Come on. But grandmama is not what we care about. God used grandmother on a lot of homes to keep the family together. Then after she gone, then they all turn against each other. Turn a big battle and fight and everything else, But at least but God uses us different ways. When you thank God for it, you say, well, it was necessary that I bring her in. Necessary. But also, another thing you got to remember, you don't have man to man, woman to woman, and all that kind of stuff, too. That's not in the lesson. So who brought that in? The enemy. He's doing everything that he can to discredit the woman's life, her image and everything. All throughout history, all in our media and everything else, to degrade her. Give her another name, a less name. You see what I'm saying? In the family, in the home, and all that. So he's trying to, the enemy wants to degrade the woman and the man and a household and tear it all down. And so that's how you see how all that starts. Okay.
I wonder if we
You
can buy
know,
one of those things for that bed in there, 'cause it came like it wasn't up like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
One of those things to suck it down, so it won't be so big. You think they got them that size? Can you check?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Right.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Well, straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his first look is incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Hut.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. Burks. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
'43 rail. Strike. Strike.
In motion right, that's Burks. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
White. Blue, go. Hut.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Down to the 10. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Now he's loose at the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. A big run there by Jones. Give him 42 yards on the ground. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now they'll audible to something else. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Second and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Colbert. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Zoom black. Set.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second.
Okay, ready?
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
Shot, 17. Ready.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Set, hunt.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hunt.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Let's go.
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The Niners are the perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Striker.
Now they'll change things up.
Red, yellow. Hey, red. Red.
Out of the gun now on third down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the return will stop right around the 25. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you to come in like an auctioneer. We've got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure, and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
10 cycles.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line, pushing his way through, and only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Off the bootleg. Colbert rolling to his right. Wide open receiver complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. That one good for 26 and a first down. They go play action here on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Colbert. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 26 and a first down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell them.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Texans have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Ready.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Willie. Stay.
They'll drop to throw. A shot downfield for Burks. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is caught inside the 15. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. Finding Harris on back-to-back plays. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now 3rd down and 7. Operating from the gun, Colbert. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this 1st half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
After 60. After 60. Top 60. Top 60.
final shot before break. Colbert, and this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Colbert. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The first play of the second half. A big success, over 30 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Throwing on first down. Colbert flushed out right. And a throw right sideline is complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, Colbert. This complete to Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And now an audible here into something else. Back to throw again. Touchdown, Texans. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Okay,
The
break.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Warrior 70.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
61 yards rushing for him now to this point.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now a 2nd and 2. They'll go again to Jones. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at
come
maximum.
on. You can't give the guy a skirt steak.
That's
His first time.
10 ounce, 16 ounce.
Porterhouse.
Fine. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Harvin. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. Jet. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the first down.
On 1st down, Jet on the move to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he will go out right 25-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And a nice call and really good execution there because they gave him a little bit of a different launch angle perhaps, you know. You don't want to have the quarterback dropping back 5 to 7 steps on every play and have the defense zero in on it.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll buy some time right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A heck of a way to start the fourth quarter, just south of 40 yards on the pickup. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a whistle and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Back to throw. Colbert. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. From 4 yards out. And the Texans are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4, That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
On the set.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction.
Let's go
They're doing
now.
so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Buffalo 18.
Back to the air on second down. Jet.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Off play action. Colbert. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Colbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McLaughlin.
And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Colbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Texans add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
A try here for the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Mustang 19.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Off the play fake. Jet.
On the out route, he's got Burks.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice 1st down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
On the ready.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Jet. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
In motion right, that's Burks.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Off the play fake. Jet. This will be caught just inside the 10. Touchdown 49ers. Traylon Burks, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 8.
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
They'll look to set up his blockers. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
This is 1st and 10.
Hurt. Ready.
Off play action. Jet rolling to his right.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ready.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Looking to throw. Jet. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
18, Pioneer.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here comes 2nd down.
Panther Street. Panther Street. Go.
Off the play fake. Jet sliding out of the pocket. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number 1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
2nd down, goal to go.
Back to throw. Jet. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
And the Texans are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
To throw on 3rd down. Colbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st down, and that is the big one, as they should be able to run it out from here. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. What a throw right there for the 1st down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Over the middle, it's complete.
You ain't going nowhere.
And they'll stop it with 4 seconds showing on the clock.
Let's go now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it off. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Texans, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.